Hey guys, welcome to Homebound Wine Dine again. Ernesto here, and this is Caesar, who's joining me in the videos. Right now we're going to show you how to open a bottle of wine. I'm going to pull it out of our ice bucket here, which I have stainless steel since it stays colder longer. And for our sauce today, we're doing a beurre blanc sauce, so we're using a Muscadet. It's very mineral driven, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to open this. So I just wiped it down. We're gonna do 2 cuts. With your thumb, just grab right around the neck here. Do 1 cut that way. And then 1 cut, turn it, and do it the other way. You can also, if you wanna just put it on the table, you don't have to do it in the air. You could just put your wine, your cutter right on top here, and just turn the bottle. You don't have to be fancy about it. And just pull up, and you take off only the top, so it's presentable. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull out the screw. We're gonna insert it right in the middle and then turn. And you're gonna turn it a good, I have a double hinge wine cork here, wine screw. So we're gonna put it there, put on the first hinge, pull up a little bit, put on the second one, and pull up to finish. And just lightly take it out. Make sure you smell it first, just to make sure it's not corked, but then we're also gonna taste it to verify that again. So we're just gonna taste a little bit here. And just so you can see, it's Grange Muscadet here, in case anybody wants to try this. Very good with salmon, and very good with that sauce. Cheers, bro. So you wanna go ahead and aerate it here. And we're gonna try it to make sure the cork did not mess up the wine and doesn't taste musty. Which seems fine for us. Well, let's get to the cooking. Welcome back to Homebound Wine and Dine. We'll start off with these chives. Wrap them in paper towel so you can get a nice dice on them. Set those in a bowl and set them aside. And then start with your shallots. We're gonna do a nice small dice on these. And set these aside as well. For this beurre blanc sauce, I'm paying homage to Chef John from Food Wishes. Now go to your pan, off the heat, add your shallots, add your white wine vinegar, add your white wine and your heavy cream. And then put it on medium-high so it can start reducing. We're gonna reduce it by 75%. This white butter sauce doesn't have heavy cream traditionally, but it helps to make sure you won't fail. Once it's reduced and you can leave a trail with your spoon, turn off the heat and slowly start whisking in your butter. Once it's all combined and it's nice and velvety, add kosher salt and a white pepper and whisk that in. Then make sure to taste to make sure you put enough. Peel your garlic cloves and set those aside. Add some oil to a pot, add your 3 cups of spinach and your garlic. Then season with salt and pepper and mix. It's gonna wilt down substantially. It's gonna be like you barely put any. Turn off the heat and set that aside. Now it's time to prep our salmon. Just a little bit of salt after you've patted it dry. Get your pan to about medium. Add a little bit of oil and let it come to temperature. Then put in your salmon, and you want to hear that sizzle again, but not too hard because these will burn fast. Give it about 2-3 minutes. And once you got a nice crust, flip that over, turn off the heat. Add some butter and start to baste for about another minute or so. Then set those aside on a paper towel to rest, and let's start our plating. Welcome back to Homebound Wine and Dine. Here we have Cesar again and Ernesto, and we're gonna go ahead and try the salmon dish in case you see the plating. And we have our Muscadet wine. Melon de Bourgogne is the grape for this. We'll go ahead and try that, and cheers. Very nice wine. Little acidic at the beginning, but you definitely pick up that minerality. It's gonna pair good since we have a butter sauce already, so typically you do Chardonnay maybe with salmon, but we're gonna go ahead and do this Muscadet. It says, and we use it in the sauce, so it's gonna complement it very well. So here we go. It's a little medium well. I didn't cook it medium exactly, but we'll see how it tastes. Make sure to get a little bite of everything.
It's really good.
As you saw, the salmon has a really nice crust, but it's a very simple dish and it complements very well. You really don't need much more than this, unless you want to add maybe potatoes. But what do you think, Cesar?
I think this is fine. You know, I love the sauce. It definitely goes really well with the salmon. The crust, you get that crunch in your mouth. It's a very nice bite, especially when you mix it all together. So, very well done.
Well, thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you again on the next episode.